The early 2000s were like the golden age of endurance racing where the cars were not just fast, they had personalities. Take the Porsche RS Spider LMP2 for instance. For Gen Zs, it's the kind of car that makes you feel like a kid again, like the toy you always wanted but never got. It was a little underdog fighting with the Titans, and you couldn't help but root for it. Introduced in 2005, this car had a V8 engine that sang like a choir of angels at high RPM and an iconic yellow-red Penske racing livery that made it look as speedy as it sounded. This dominant LMP2 prototype defined a giant killing era, frequently beating the more powerful LMP1 cars. That's why fans who've seen this car compete remember it as a true legend of the sport. For fans watching endurance racing or playing racing games like Forza Motorsport, the Porsche RS Spider was your weapon of choice and a beloved piece of childhood nostalgia. For all you Porsche Motorsport fans, you know the brand from Stuttgart is serious about endurance racing. They've been in the game since the 1950s and have a legacy that's hard to beat, especially at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The Porsche RS Spider did justice to its legendary family, following in the footsteps of classics, the 911 GT1, 956, TWR Porsche, and the mighty 917K. Basically, Porsche knows how to build cars that win, and they've done so thousands of times across every project. It's just what they do and who they are. The RS Spider LMP2 revived Porsche's prototype program and brought the factory team back to endurance racing. It earned the nickname Giant Killer. Like the old 550 and 718 Spider, the RS Spider was too successful. Developed to compete in the LMP2 class, the RS Spider was one of the most successful and technologically advanced race cars of its era. She was not just fast, but super efficient and reliable. Fans are still amazed that it occasionally outpaced the Audi R10 TDI from the LMP1 class. It's hard to believe a cheaper, lower-class car could outperform a higher-class one, an underdog story that makes motorsport fascinating. Before the Porsche RS Spider came along, Porsche planned to leave prototype racing after the 911 GT1 back in 1998. They actually had a new car, the 9R3, that they planned to race in 1999 and 2000. Driver Ellen McNish tested this car successfully, but Porsche scrapped the project before finalization. Why? Well, Porsche was pouring a lot of resources into creating their first SUV, the Cayenne. They needed to focus on that to keep the company financially healthy. Plus, there was a sort of gentleman's agreement between Porsche's CEO and the chief of Volkswagen and Audi. This deal was that Porsche would stay out of prototype racing for a while to avoid competing with Audi, leading Audi to dominate. So they put their racing plans on hold to work on the Cayenne. Developed in collaboration with Penske Racing, the RS Spider had a carbon fiber monocoque chassis, giving strength, rigidity, and lightweight. It powered a mid-mounted 3.4-liter flat-plane V8 engine, making around 478 horsepower, capable of redlining to a howling 10,100 RPM, delivering great power and reliability with a 6-speed sequential gearbox. Aerodynamic efficiency was a key focus, with the car's shape helping it stick to the ground, that's called downforce, while also reducing wind resistance, known as drag. It has a special suspension system with push rod dampers that makes it easier to handle, especially on tough racetracks. The RS Spider was different from many of Porsche's famous racers, as it was for customer teams rather than the main factory team. However, Penske Racing was a key player in its design and helped turn Porsche's LMP2 car into a winner. The RS Spider went on to dominate championships everywhere, from the American Le Mans Series to the European Le Mans Series. It even took the overall win at the legendary 12 Hours of Sebring. It's June 2005, and the RS Spider hits the track for testing and preparation for the American Le Mans Series LMP2 class. Now, Penske Racing, the factory team, has its top drivers, Lucas Luhr and Sascha Mawson, who've just come from the Porsche Junior team. You'd think they'd need some time to get used to it, right? This car made its debut at the last race of the 2005 season at Laguna Seca and won its class. One race and it's already popping champagne, proving what it takes from the start. In 2006, Porsche entered 2 RS Spyders in the American Le Mans Series and continued to dominate the LMP2 class. Its strongest rival was the Lola BO540 driven by Privateer, which was quick enough to defeat Porsche in a few races. While in the LMP2 class, Penske won 7 times in his class and even claimed an outright 1-2 victory by beating the Audi R8 LMP1 at the Mid-Ohio racetrack. It was the first time since 2003 that a smaller Le Mans prototype class had won the race overall. In the 2006 Petite Le Mans race, the number 7 Penske RS Spyder finished second overall, beating one of the new Audi R10s in the race. Unbelievable. The results ensured Porsche has smashed it with a whopping 200 points in the LMP2 championship. And let's not forget Sascha Mawson, he's topped the drivers' leaderboard. In 2007, Porsche extended its winning streak by introducing the RS Spider Evo, which added 25 horsepower, bringing the total to around 503. With improved aerodynamics and easier maintenance, it became ideal for teams like Dyson Racing, partnering with Penske in the American Le Mans Series. Aware of tougher competition from Acura's new LMP2 car, Porsche ensured the Spider Evo remained competitive, leading it to dominate the LMP2 class and even outperform the faster Audi R10 despite its extra power granted by regulations that favored it. The 2007 season was the peak of the R8 Spider's career. Penske was unstoppable in LMP2, taking the top spot in the American Le Mans Series. Romain Dumas and Timo Bernhard soared to the top of the driver's standings, while Sascha Mawson and Ryan Briscoe followed behind. The RS Spider outshone Audi's R10 TDI, winning 8 races while Audi won 4. Even though Audi got beaten a lot, they still held the LMP1 title. The RS Spider's agility, high cornering speeds, and better fuel efficiency on technical circuits resulted in streaks of victories over the faster factory team Audis. Before the next season of American Le Mans Series, the RS Spider was tested for the first time at the Le Mans circuit in 2008. In preparation for its debut in the 24 Hours of Le Mans and the European Le Mans Series. In 2008, the 12 Hours of Sebring had 5 Porsche RS Spyders, 2 from Penske, 2 from Dyson Racing, and 1 from Horag Racing. Team Penske became notorious for this 12-hour race by taking first and second outright ahead of Audi, marking Porsche's first overall win at Sebring since 1988 after 20 years. The number 7 car, driven by Timo Bernhard, Romain Dumas, and Emmanuel Couleur led the victory, making it the first LMP2 car to win outright at Sebring. In mid-2008, Porsche upgraded to direct fuel injection for improved engine power and efficiency. Penske achieved a total of 3 class wins and secured both the LMP2 team and driver championships at Petit Le Mans against Acura. Porsche teams also dominated in Europe, with the RS Spyder taking a 1-2-3 finish in the 2008 European Le Mans Series. Van Merkstein Motorsport won the championship with drivers Jos Verstappen and Jeroen Bleekmolen. Then, at the 2008 Le Mans race, this very same team helped Porsche clinch the LMP2 class victory with their number 34 RS Spider Evo, finishing 10th overall right behind the LMP1 cars. Fast forward to 2009, and Team Essex number 31 car brought home another LMP2 win for Porsche at Le Mans, finishing 10th overall. They even won the efficiency challenge with drivers Emmanuel Couleur, Casper Elgert, and Christian Poulsen. In 2009, Penske Racing left the American Le Mans Series, and Dyson switched from Porsche to Mazda-powered Lola LMP2 cars. In Europe, only Team Essex participated in the Spa 1,000-kilometer race, winning their class as they prepared for Le Mans. After Penske quit the American Le Mans Series, that's when Team Seidel Sport with their Muscle Milk sponsorship jumped in. They bought in an RS Spider Evo from Dyson Racing and began racing it midway through 2009. The drivers Greg Pickett, Klaus Graf, and S. Mawson did really well, even grabbing a second place at Road America. Even with the new rules that lowered the car's power to about 440 horsepower, they still managed to score a bunch of podium finishes. Their efforts that year set the stage for 2010, when the American Le Mans Series rules changed, merging the LMP1 and LMP2 classes into a single class. From then on, Saddle Sport Muscle Milk raced the full season, so they came in strong and made a name for themselves in the racing world. The RS Spider was finishing its last season in the American Le Mans Series, just like how Penske went out on top. Porsche determined that the Muscle Milk team would give the car a grand send-off. As you'd expect from Porsche, this car kept winning. It grabbed the LMP2 class win at the 12 Hours of Sebring and even snagged some outright victories at Lime Rock and Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. They were always on the podium every race, but Honda's LMP2 car ended up taking the title. In the thrilling finale at Petit Le Mans, Muscle Milk's Porsche ended up second in the team championship. It was a solid way to go out. The 2011 rules effectively put the RS Spider out of action because LMP2 got too expensive. Now she's fully retired. Her powerful, screaming V8 engine even helped shape the Porsche 918 Spider. The RS Spider's legacy paved the way for the 919 Hybrid, which dominated Audi in the World Endurance Championship and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And let's not forget Penske Racing is now racing the Porsche 963. The RS Spider is still a legendary example of speed and engineering. She's a real beast when it comes to performance and reliability, easily one of the top LMP2 cars. That proves you don't need to be the factory team to win big. Porsche fans and motorsport lovers totally adore this car. Want to see the future video about the Porsche 919 Hybrid? I got you. Other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the very next one. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me any suggestions in the comments down below and I will write it on my list. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Peace out and stay safe. Chris the Radar out.